Hello everybody and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. And today I am going to be working on upgrading some of my machines. So one of the machines I'm going to work on is the sugarcane farm, or the emerald cane farm that I've got set up right here. Now, one of the things that I've realized is that the emerald or the ore cane in general doesn't seem to want to grow 3 blocks high. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but it hasn't gone past 2 blocks. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be converting this, instead of the observer blocks being up there, I'm going to move them down a block. So that way this will hopefully work to actually collect up the ore cane for me, because right now it hasn't done a single thing. So these pistons right here are going to stay in the same spot. The only thing that I need to move is the observer block. And the way I'm going to do this, I have to put the observer block on the side here. So if I break away these blocks, I can put the observer facing... I need to get it facing towards the ore cane. Oh, no. That's not good. There might be some weather coming, which might affect this. If the weather does show up, I'm going to have to, like, move underground and work on my other thing that I wanted to work on, which was making an item system that brings all the items from my mob spawner up to this chest right here. So everything goes in that chest, and I don't have to keep going downstairs to grab anything. So for this, I need to get this redstone. I grabbed up some redstone. I've also got a repeater. I don't know if I'm going to need that. I should be able to just send the redstone straight into here. Now, the only way I can test this is if the ore cane grows up. Let me go ahead and break this block and see what it does. That's going to be a problem. Alright, so that's going to be a problem, because whenever this gets activated, it goes in front of the observer, which then activates it constantly. So I'm going to have to put this back the way it is. Oh, great, here comes the rain. This is not good. I don't know what kind of storm this is, so I need to get inside. So I'm going to have to leave this the way it is. So I don't think I can actually change this to work the way I wanted it to. So now I just have to hope that I can get the ore cane to grow up 3 blocks high, since I can't really use the piston mechanism to break it, because it's just going to keep activating with the observer block. I forgot about that. So let's go inside here and work on grabbing the stuff for my next thing that I wanted to work on. Apparently this is an F1 tornado. Luckily I got inside just in time before I got swept away, because I think it's forming like right above here. It's like right over there, I think. So while that's going on, I might as well build the stuff that I need for my next build, which I know for sure this one will work. Now I need a comparator for this, which for the comparators you need quartz. Luckily I've got loads of quartz over here from my trip to the nether, and I also need some redstone torches. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my crafting table here, turn this into some redstone torches, and now I can make a comparator. Alright, so I've got the comparator, I've got the repeater, and some redstone here. The next thing I need is a redstone engine, which is in here. I need an extraction pipe, which is also in here. And then a bunch of other pipes. So I can use stone transport pipes or cobblestone transport pipes. They're really slow, but I don't really need speed for this. So it might be better just to make a bunch of cobblestone transport pipes. They're cheap, and I can use them to go pretty far distances. So I'm going to make a few more, which needs glass. Alright, so I've made some more pipes here, which is good. The only thing is, I don't think I can leave the house. The tornado is kind of moving in that direction, so I might be able to get out of here. But what I need to do is I need to get these pipes that go from the chest down to the mob spawner. I'm not sure the best way of doing that. I can either start at the top and work my way down, or start at the bottom and work my way up. I don't know which one's going to be faster. But before I head down there, I'm going to go ahead and feed my cows real quick some wheat. So let's see if any of these are 2 blocks high. Yeah, these two over here are 2 blocks high. So hopefully by the end of this, I'll have these broken and then go in here, which at the moment, I've got 4 in there. But all of those I've gotten manually by activating this, which I might have to do that. The whole point of having this automatic machine is so that it automatically harvests the ore cane for me. And I'm not sure of another way of getting this to activate unless I set a timer. But even if I do that, that's going to take forever. The other thing I could do is I could have all of these pistons here just constantly keep going on and off. That would work, but then it makes a bunch of noise, which is not really what I want. I don't want to have to listen to pistons going on and off all the time. So I want to see if I can get it to work. There might be something in Buildcraft or in one of the other mods that might make this a little bit more efficient. Otherwise, I'll just have to, like, do it manually, which is fine. I just wanted to see if I could make it automated. Now, in here, there's already a bunch of stuff. Now, since I'm changing this to where all the items just immediately get sucked out of the chest, I don't actually need this bottom chest. So I can get rid of this one, because everything is going to move upstairs, which means I need to change the chest that's up there to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff in my backpack here so that I can store it. Okay, so now that I've got everything out of my inventory, let's start building this contraption. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to get a redstone engine that will go into wooden extraction pipe, which I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. I guess I could put it just right there. Put this like that. And then I need a few blocks. So if I use my hammer here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get out of here. Get out of here, ore. There we go. I got rid of it. So if I get some more blocks here, using my brand new hammer that I got, I can fill in this bottom bit here with some cobblestone. And now I can put the redstone down. So I'm going to put a comparator facing into this chest, which as soon as it detects an item, which is right now gunpowder in here, I'm going to get a repeater that immediately boosts the signal. So as soon as this gets any kind of signal, this will turn into a full signal. And then that will run some redstone that should go into the engine. The only thing is I might need another repeater so that I can get it to go straight into the engine. The other thing I can do is move this comparator over to here. So if I do that, put the repeater down here, that block is now charged with redstone. So I can take that out. Oh, don't want to do that. And put it straight into the redstone engine like that. And that will power it. Oh, great. I don't want to do that yet. Hold on. Here, let's just turn this off. So as soon as there's items in there, it'll turn this on and it should suck them all out. I will test this. So I'm going to put some more items in here. Put this gunpowder in there. Might as well put the iron. And I might as well just put all this stuff that I don't need in there, just to see if it ends up at the top. So now what I need to do is I need to take these cobblestone pipes here, run these all the way up to the chest upstairs. So I think the easiest way to do this is just to take the pipes the way that I make my way out of here, just following this tunnel. It's not the most efficient way, to do this. It's gonna take a lot longer for the items to go up. But I'm not looking for speed here. I'm just looking for getting the items out of here, because this is just gonna work automatically. So I'm gonna take this pipe. I might as well just send it straight up here. So if I go and get rid of all these blocks, it is gonna break a lot slower. So you know what? I'm gonna dig straight down. You're never supposed to do this in Minecraft, but I know that this area is safe. So I can dig straight down here and not have to worry about dying. So I'm going to take a little bit of fall damage there, but it's not that much. And then this pipe will go straight up here. Hopefully I have enough for this entire thing. The next thing I need to do is now dig a tunnel. Oh, hi. Oh, great. Okay, where did you guys come from? We need to get out of here. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. I think it's nighttime. That's where all these guys are coming from. Yep, it's definitely nighttime. And there's a skeleton. Alright, you know what? Let's go back in the cave, because I'm on fire right now. I need to eat some food. Oh, perfect. They're fighting. Alright, so while they're fighting, I'm just gonna run past since they're distracted. There's actually not too many mobs over here, which is great. Let's go inside, sleep, and then in the morning, I can finish putting the pipes down. I might actually make a few more cobblestone pipes. Why is there monsters nearby? Really? Alright, luckily I've got another bed on me, so I'm going to move to the other side of the house, and now I can sleep. Alright, so now that it's morning, I need to find where I put this chest, if I can get rid of the zombie. Get out of here. I need to get the chest out of here so that I can extend this to get a little bit more storage space in it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the bottom here and test this out, see if this actually works. It should. The way I've got set up, as soon as there's items in the chest, it activates the engine, and then all of them go up until there's no items left. There's actually a lot of stuff in here. The good thing is, the longer the redstone engine is active, the faster it goes. So I'm going to leave a bunch of items in there. At the moment, wait, where did that arrow just go? Oh, it's still in there. For a second, I thought it disappeared because it, like, went invisible for a second. But it's still in there. So all the items are going through. Let's see if they make it up. It's really slow because I'm using cobblestone pipes. So it's probably not a good idea to put all this stuff through here, because it's going to take forever to get up to the top. So I'm going to take a little bit of this out, bring it up manually. But this will be a good test to see what it does once it's empty. So I'm going to let it just do the rotten flesh and the spider eyes. And then once it's done with that, we'll see if it turns off. And there are mobs still falling down here, so that'll be another good test to see, once a mob falls down here, what happens when it actually gets item in this chest here. I still haven't gotten any of the loot. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a pretty long time. There's still nothing in here, so it takes a while, but it should make its way in here. I saw it when I was down here, was making its way up. Let's see how high it's gotten in the pipe here. Alright, so it's going through that bit there. So it should be reaching the chest any second, because it's almost done. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, here we go. It's coming in. Here's the arrows, and then the wheat's coming in. So that's working. So I'm going to leave that to bring all the items in. And I'm going to go on the storage room here. I'm going to drop off all the stuff that I don't need. And I want to see if there's any, like, items in Buildcraft. I don't know if there is anything, but there might be something that I've got that I could possibly use to automate this farm. Okay, so I couldn't actually find anything in Buildcraft that looks like it could help. But one of the things that I did see is I've got all of the furniture stuff here that I still have to work on making. Now that I've got access to my quartz, I might be able to make some of this stuff. I've already got the washing machine and the dishwasher. The other thing that I wanted to make was a sink. I wanted to get a sink for my kitchen here, and I didn't have, I think it was quartz to make it. So let me look at what you need to actually make these sinks. So the first thing I need to figure out is which color I want. It doesn't really matter. Let's just take the white one. Oh yeah, I need a basin, which that uses the blocks of quartz. So I'm going to make one of these. And then I don't know if I can use this to get water for my potions. That was the idea, was to put a sink that I could fill up my bottles with. I don't know if that'll work, but I'm going to find out now once I make it. So I've got loads of quartz in here, and I can get loads more from the nether, which is really helpful. I think the other thing I needed was stone buttons. I don't know if I have any stone buttons made, but I can easily make some. Alright, so here's the 2 buttons. I might as well turn this all into blocks, because I don't need it for anything else. So this will get the basin, and then this plus what? So I need the blue terracotta, and then the white concrete on the bottom. So blue terracotta, white concrete on the bottom, and that makes a sink. Now, does this come with water, or do I have to get my own water? I might have to get my own water. Let's see. You need to have a water source under the block. Okay. So, let's put a water source down here. The only thing is, I've got slabs, which makes this really annoying, because now I'm stuck in here. So, let's go down here, grab... I should have some stone brick blocks. And let's see if this works. So if I put water there, it's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. So it takes the water from down there and puts it in the sink. But it doesn't bring it back. I can take it out with a bucket. I can put it in with a bucket. Now, can I use bottles? Do I have bottles around here? This is where having a cabinet might be really helpful. So how do I make a kitchen cabinet? Let's make one of those. White concrete, terracotta, and a chest. I have all of that. So let's do white concrete like this. Terracotta, the chest, and there we go. I got a kitchen cabinet. So now I need to go get my bottles. I think I keep the bottles in here. No, I don't know where I keep the bottles. So I should be able to just put these in here. Yeah, they'll go in there. So I can put those in. Now, can I get water out? Oh. Well, I can get the water out, but it takes an entire bottle. Really? I was hoping I would get, like, either infinite water or at least 3. That's pretty useless. If it only does 1 bottle, but it can do an entire bucket. Yeah, so that's not gonna help at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the kitchen the way it is. I'm sadly not gonna be able to use this the way I wanted it to be used, but at least it works. I just have to get an infinite water source for it, and then I can get access to all of the water. The other thing I can do is just put a bucket of water down on the ground and use that. That's way better than the sink. So I'm gonna put this back. I do want to make some of these lights. The only thing is, I do need concrete for that though. There's also the light switch. Why does that need all of this concrete? That doesn't make sense. That's a lot of concrete for a switch. I don't think I'm going to be making that. Now, I can either make the modern lights or the ceiling lights. So, here's the ceiling lights, which are the simple ones. These are the modern ones, which are a little bit more complicated. This also uses just gray concrete, which I have more light gray than gray. So, I could do that. I don't have glass panes, though, so I'm just going to make these. And I'm going to put them down. I'm going to get rid of all my torches real quick, just so I can see where I need to put these to get all the light. So all these torches are going to go. I really need to get some stuff put away so I don't have a full inventory. How did I end up with 2 extra slabs? Oh, well, one's supposed to go here. I'm just going to put it in the chest and I'll figure out where that goes later on. Oh, these are weak. I was hoping these would do a little bit more than that. I'm going to have a lot of lights to be able to light up this area. The torches were better than this. I might try the modern lights, see if those are good. The good thing about these is they look better than having torches all over the floor. But the torches do so much better than that. Like, look at this. I put a torch down. It does probably the same amount as, like, 2 of those lights put together. So I'm going to leave these torches up because they seem to do a lot better. I'm going to make some modern lights next episode. See if they do any better. I have a feeling they're going to do about the same. But I was hoping they would do better. I'm better off just putting glowstone in the ceiling. I also got to figure out where this block went. I don't know where it went. Let me get another piece of dorite. Alright, so here's the dorite. I'm going to put that down. The kitchen is getting upgraded. I've got myself a cabinet now. A sink that is kind of useless until I get an infinite water source. Some of the other stuff that I could make for my kitchen is one of these bar stools you can get. There's apparently a lightsaber you can get. That's not really part of the kitchen. I've got the fridge and the freezer, which I still got to get some ice, which I don't know if I've actually found any ice around here. I think there might be some. I think it's back that way. There's like a snow biome. I might be able to get some ice over there, and I could freeze stuff in the freezer. That might be cool to try. I don't know if it really does anything helpful to freeze things, but it's something you can do. But that's going to be it for today's episode. So I'm going to go and end the episode here, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.